Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Tonight, we'll see the Washington Wizards as they play against the Denver Nuggets. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sideline. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Aaron Gordon.
And he's gotten very shaky at the foul line in the last 5 games. Compared to his numbers through the rest of the season, I know he's frustrated and he'll be desperate to get it turned around here tonight.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. We've got Gordon, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Peyton Watson. It's Najee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Wizards, they've got Sarr. Carrington is out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's George in at the small forward. And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
Here's Middleton, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And we talk about Middleton's accurate shooting often, but they are reminding us of his dunking ability as well.
Now here's Murray. Plays it up and banks it in.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one. But they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And this summer, Carmelo Anthony inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. The former 3rd overall pick by Denver back in 2003.
And he played 7.5 seasons with the Nuggets, his longest stretch with any team, representing them 4 times in the All-Star game.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And this is the 2nd full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Lakers.
Such a quick and crafty player. Murray gets room and scores.
Here's Carrington. George finds Sarr. Here's Middleton. Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And he lobs it up. 5 to shoot. Pass to Gordon. Over Carrington. Rebounded by the Wizards. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
How about the determination from Middleton there? He was not going to let the D win that possession.
For Denver, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside Gordon. Murray outside. Nice move. And it's Murray with the jam.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to George. Middleton against Gordon, and it's blocked by Gordon.
Did you see Gordon get up for that? Man, he is athletic.
Lob pass to Gordon, and stolen by Sarr. Outside, George. Here's Carrington. He's covered by Murray. To the middle, stolen by Gordon. Here's Watson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
The Nuggets shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
He hits both from the stripe. And the Wizards with possession. Pass to Carrington.
Love to see that. Carrington taking it to the defense. That's a gutsy move.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
Free throw good, Carrington.
We're getting early glimpses of the potential of Bub Carrington. This guy is a do-it-all guard who can really make an impact.
And so he makes both from the line. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Watson finds Murray. Now Hardaway, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there cost them a possession.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Carrington with the ball. Now Sarr. Back to Carrington. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Total focus from Bub Carrington. Knew he wanted to take that one.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Shot clock at 6. Fires from way outside. Offensive rebound. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
So it's Washington now. Denver getting their last shot to go. Here's Sarr on the money from 12 feet away.
With skills like a traditional wing, Sarr might get more looks like that from the mid-range.
For Denver, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Now here's Murray. Out to Hardaway. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Carrington. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
A bit ago, Brian Keefe and I were able to chat. When asking him about their key to success, he immediately pointed to Jamal Murray. Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Middleton on the wing, defended by Gordon. Just 4 to shoot. Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got 8 points.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Gordon. Denver passing it around. Wide open look here for Murray. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And here's Middleton after Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. Now Koulibaly. And a miss there on the triple. Now here's Gordon. He's tightly guarded. Murray outside. Pass to Hardaway. To the inside. Denver needs to get off a shot. Watson for 3. It's rebounded by Koulibaly.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Well, Dorsey's not always the most efficient player, but Koulibaly is electric.
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. One of the most explosive leapers in the league right now. He can rise and finish with the best of them. Listen, we'll give the efficiency some time because he's got skill.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Holmes checked in. Here's Carrington. Koulibaly with a screen on Murray. Carrington bounce pass. Over Murray. The Wizards with another miss.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
And it's Holmes off the drive. And stolen by Sarr. Hardaway against Koulibaly. Here's Sarr. Back to Koulibaly. That's short off the rim.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
Outside for Murray. Back to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
You love seeing Aaron Gordon in the pick and roll. This guy is adept at setting screens and then getting into open space.
Wizards trail by 4. Pass to Koulibaly. Back to Carrington. Sarr against Holmes. Sarr, the pass to George. Carrington with the ball. Here's Sarr. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Sarr's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, that's a big-time make for Sarr. Gets to his mid-range game, okay.
The Nuggets have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Murray kicks to Watson. Murray looking around. Pass to Holmes. There's the triple. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they trust Murray to get the ball where it needs to go.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Checked in for Washington. Johnson comes in for Carrington. The Nuggets also changing it up. Tyson's checked in. And Christian Brown subbed in for Peyton Watson. Here's Middleton. 11-point game his last outing. Johnson surveying the floor. Now here's Middleton. Defense right on him. Back to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Holmes.
Boy, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there.
Pass to Murray. And Sarr pulls it down.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Not many 7-footers move in space like Sarr, although one does come to mind.
Denver's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And here is Murray. 9 points in the game so far. Hardaway for 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 1. Pass to Sarr. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. A miss that time would have put them up. Nuggets have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Brown the pass to Murray. 1:24 left here in the opening quarter. And another miss by Denver.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires for 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
1:02 left in the first quarter. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Doris, it's been fun watching Keyshawn George start his career. And he had quite the journey to get here.
He certainly did. Consider, he was born in Switzerland. His dad is from Canada, but his dad played pro in Europe. George plays for a club team in France and then goes to the U.S. for college. It's sort of been a meandering and diverse education.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Struthers checked in, and it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. Pass to Strother. It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Tyson. They could use a bucket. The rebound by Champagnie.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
That one drops for him. And it's a 4-point Washington lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Denver's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Brown against Johnson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, Bruce Brown in that instance, just get that defender a little bit off balance. You put him in a tough position, and you get a trip to the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
What you love about Bruce Brown at this point in his career, guys, he will fit for any of the teams in the league for a couple reasons. Number one, he's developed himself offensively. But 2, he's always about the team. His skill set can travel.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Pickett's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Washington leading now by 3. Pass to Bagley. Now, here's Johnson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Johnson outside. Launches it. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Chris Middleton has been on display for Washington. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Johnson is out there with Johnson. And there's Riley. Then there's Marvin Bagley. And it's Champagnie in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back to you.
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie. Now, here's Bagley. Johnson inside. Covered by Brown. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And teams are always looking for positional signs. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat. And teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
Here's Tyson. Pass to Strother. 5 on the clock. Here's Holmes. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Washington shooting in this game 45%. Johnson, the pass to Riley. Johnson, the screen. Pulls up. Here's Bagley. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Bagley's got his second basket of the game. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Holmes. Up top, Brown. Covered by Johnson. Brown, good.
Yeah, Bruce Brown can be very effective in the lane. Keeps you off balance with his timing.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Johnson outside. Brown against Johnson. Rebound by the Nuggets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
Well, the numbers back up that assertion, no doubt about it. And sometimes it's about, hey, we've got to get on the glass and make sure they're feeling us all night long. They didn't do that.
Here's Johnson. The Nuggets getting the bucket. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So for the Wizards, George is checked in for Riley. Koulibaly comes in for Johnson. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for Johnson. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Carrington. Driving inside. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the strength on display there? Even when you whack Bagley, he's outstanding at fighting through it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
At the line, number 1, Marvin Bagley III.
That's good from Bagley.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Murray finds Watson. And here's Gordon, stolen by George. And here we go. Washington fast break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Wizards?
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second chance shots, that's nice.
That one is off. It's the second from the line. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. "13 feet away." Washington with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Pass to Koulibaly. Here's the screen. Here's Carrington. Offensive rebound. And Koulibaly gets it to go. Koulibaly's got the lead up to 4 now for Washington. Denver's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Gordon finds Murray. Now Holmes. Defended by Bagley. Holmes, good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Outside, George. Brown against Koulibaly. Carrington. Here's Bagley. It's hauled in by Gordon. Nuggets have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Murray down low. Defended by Carrington. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for Denver. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Holmes. Alexander Sarr, he's checked in for the Wizards. And Denver also making a switch. Najee's checked in. Both free throws good from Holmes. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Sarr. Back to Carrington. To the paint. Clock at 6. From down low. Sarr gets the bucket. Sarr's got 8.
Showing some strength on that finish. Sarr just pushing through that contact.
Now Murray. He's got 9. And the big fella Alex Sarr showing promise. Craig especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Now here's Murray. Averaging 26 points a game, night in and night out, always a factor. It's good.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
From the Wizards, they're shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, stolen by Gordon. Najee passes to Holmes. Denver passing it around. Pass to Watson. 6 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Murray. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
Here's Carrington. Sarr with it. Back to Carrington. There's the drive. The shot. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
That one's good. Maybe that'll get them going after a 2 for 6 start.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Denver with the ball. And here is Murray. He's got 13. Gordon dishes to Watson. Gordon against George. Clock at 4. Gordon the pass to Holmes. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. On Saturday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for the matchup with the Lakers, not going to be an easy one for them. We know about the struggles they've had of late, and having to deal with the back end of the back-to-back is never fun.
Middleton's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Hardaway's checked in for the Nuggets. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
Take a look at Murray, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Here's Koulibaly. Middleton, it's hauled in by Watson. Watson's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Gordon. Hardaway kicks to Murray. Hardaway sets a screen for Murray. Steps back and fires. Rebound by the Wizards. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he drives in. Pass to Carrington. Middleton against Gordon. Now here's Middleton. He's got 8. Launches a 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Watson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Gordon kicks to Watson. Middleton against Holmes. Hardaway sets a screen for Holmes. Hits the three-point bomb. Murray's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Now, Koulibaly. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Pass to Sarr. score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
That's where you want Sarr doing his work offensively. He is a tough cover in the paint.
Here's Murray. Now Gordon. Now here's Holmes. And they pick up 2. Holmes got 12.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Middleton. Pass to Sarr. Back to Middleton. The putback, and it's Denver with the rebound. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Murray. Inside. Here's Holmes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Alex Sarr.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Nuggets have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. That free throw good from Holmes.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Wizards trail by 5. Pass to Koulibaly. Middleton, a screen on Hardaway. Here's Koulibaly. Outside, George. Koulibaly with it. Sarr in the high post. And Sarr throws it down.
That board looked easy for Sarr at 7-1. You expect second chance opportunities like that.
The Nuggets leading by 3. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Nuggets making a change here. Raji's checked in. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. You look at the Nuggets. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference.
And you know, for the Nuggets, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Now here's Murray. He's got 16. Takes it off the glass. Murray's got the lead up to 5 now for Denver.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Koulibaly, no good.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
With the step back. Pass to Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And like to see Murray getting inside and getting physical. He needs that hard-charging attitude.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good.
And what you love about Murray, you can count on him when the game is on the line. He's one of the most confident players in our league.
And the second free throw, good.
And what I like about Murray is how he just goes at you. He doesn't hold back on either end and uses his motor to wear you down.
Pass to Middleton. Now, here's George. He's covered by Watson. Sarr in the post. Carrington with the ball. Murray on him, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Denver leading by 6.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Pass to Sarr. Here's Carrington. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for our participant.
Greetings. First off, some updates for you as we take a look at our all-star voting totals.
Everyone we're talking about right now is deserving, except one. I'm not going to say who.
Oh, come on. You can't leave us hanging.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Washington Wizards.
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball, Ernie.
If they come out on top tonight, Shaq, that's how they're going to do it, by being more active and more physical than the other team.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Aaron Gordon out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Jamal Murray. It's Najee in at the 5. Now here's Murray. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Shot clock at 5. Wants to get it to Watson and does. And Watson slams it in.
And so creative with the ball in his hand. Murray draws the defense in and then makes a terrific pass.
Now Carrington. Pass to Koulibaly. Back to Carrington. Now Middleton. 6 to shoot. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets leading by 8. Here's Najee. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the line for him here.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Wizards trail by 10. Here's George. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
At the line for the Wizards, Sarr. Shooting 1.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Now here's Murray. Defended by Carrington. Murray outside. Pass to Gordon. Just 3 to shoot. Great D that time for Middleton.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
And George kicks to Middleton. Middleton, a screen on Murray. Middleton against Gordon. Looking to end his cold spell. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Pass to Murray. Outside Hardaway. Kicks it out to Gordon. And here is Murray. Defended by Middleton. Takes the 3. And another miss by Denver. Wizards trail by 7. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. There's a screen. Here's Carrington. Lays it up off the glass. Carrington's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, great finish inside by Bub Carrington. Listen, guards have to be able to score in the painted area.
For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Murray kicks to Watson. Pass to Najee. In the corner, Murray with it. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Murray's got 21 in the game.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And let's go to a rundown of the best point guards from the free throw line over the course of the last month. Here is your 2K leaderboard. 5th, Jamal Murray.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league. And that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
You know, but even so, don't take for granted what this group has done at the free throw line. They deserve a ton of credit for the work they've put in to achieve that level of consistency and excellence.
Carrington with the ball. He's covered by Murray. Here's Carrington. He's got 8. Back to George. Clock at 6. Koulibaly finds Carrington. The Nuggets leading by 7. Down low. Here's Najee. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
So it's the Wizards now after the Nuggets pick up 2. Sarr with it. 12 points for him. Now Carrington fires the 3. Denver grabs the miss. Watson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Murray. He's covered closely, and Watson has it in the corner. Outside Gordon. Hardaway for 3. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Koulibaly. Here's Sarr. It's rebounded by Najee. The Nuggets leading by 9. To the inside. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
If you don't keep Aaron Gordon out of the paint, it's going to be a long night. How easy is that?
Wizards have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the 3rd. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the game is going global. Players Association president and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Guys, back to you.
Crossing over the borders. Allie, we thank you very much. Now here's Murray. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Pass to Hardaway. The Trae. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Najee passes to Gordon. And here is Hardaway. Over Koulibaly. Hardaway, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
The Nuggets leading by 9. Murray outside, and they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
For Washington, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Look at the numbers for Jamal Murray. Averaging around 26 points per, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
Well, it's certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
So it's the Wizards now. 9-point game. And Middleton now atop the key. Pass to Koulibaly. Outside for George. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Let's look now at the numbers for Watson. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And back to his efficiency from 3, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. Johnson, he's checked in for the Wizards. Brown, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Castanagi. Now here's Hardaway. Gordon dishes to Brown. Six on the shot clock. Hardaway from outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. Wizards trail by 12. Pass to Koulibaly. Now Johnson. Spins. And here's Middleton. Shot clock at 6. And it's Denver with the rebound. Gordon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, Hardaway. He's guarded by Johnson. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at Washington. This hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out. Washington shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Pass to Carrington. Here's Sarr. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the length of Sarr is a lot to deal with. Sometimes the defense has to foul.
For Washington, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And that one misses.
One big thing you love about Alex Sarr, he's got that 7'4" wingspan, and as he gets older, he'll fill out that frame plus add to his game.
And he sinks the second. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Middleton finds Sarr, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Sarr. Wizards making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. And a switcher also for Denver. Holmes checked in. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Denver. Pass to Watson. Now here's Hardaway. And here's Gordon. Back to Hardaway. 4 on the clock. And again, Denver no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Pass to Carrington. Back to Johnson. Takes a 3. And another miss by Washington. Now here's Hardaway. Defended by Carrington. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Boy, this guy just finds ways to score. Tim Hardaway Jr. able to finish with contact.
Wizards trail by 13. Johnson outside. They set the pick. From the arc. Denver grabs the miss. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And Hardaway gets it to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Washington's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Koulibaly. Hardaway against Johnson. Pulls it from 20. And it's Johnson again missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Gordon finds Watson. Hardaway for 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Here's Carrington. He's covered by Brown. Johnson outside. Bagley with a screen on Hardaway. Hardaway against Johnson. Bagley with a screen on Hardaway. Johnson from outside. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Middleton with it. Picked up by Brown. They get it again. Pass to Carrington. Johnson against Hardaway. Tries again. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Middleton's got 11 points.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
DC family, let's welcome your Wizards Houston team to the floor.
For the Wizards, Champagne's checked in, and it's Keyshawn George in for Koulibaly. The Nuggets also changing it up. Strother's checked in, and Christian Brown subbed in for Peyton Watson. .56 seconds left to play here in the third. Johnson against Brown. Holmes wide open. He fired. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 16. George sets a screen for Johnson. Outside, George. This one for 3. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. And here is Murray. He's got 21. To the middle. Brown inside. Johnson on him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Always, Bruce Brown has a high level of aggression. I love that play right there.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Brown drops them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Johnson against Murray. Pulls it from the elbow. Another one falls for Washington.
Not sure why they sagged off him in that distance. He is very good in the mid-range.
Drills the elbow jumper. Murray's got 23 points.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Johnson is out there with Johnson. Then there's Marvin Bagley. Then it's George. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And that one falls for Johnson. You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trae Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
Now here's Murray. Johnson with the rebound.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Pass to Johnson. Bagley with a screen on Murray. Johnson, a wide open look. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And it's Murray with the jam.
And the Canadian gets up. Murray hammers that one home.
Wizards trail by 14. Inside, Holmes with the steal. Here's Crawford. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Strawberry. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second. Here's Brown. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
At the line for the Nuggets, Draw. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And both free throws good for Brown. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Johnson. Pass to George. Bagley with a screen on Brown. And finish off by Bagley.
Yeah, just great instincts there in the pick and roll. Like how fierce Bagley cuts after setting the pick.
The Nuggets leading by 15. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And that one's drained from the low block. Murray's got 27 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now, here's Johnson. George with no one around. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. They led by as many as 18 points. Round kicks to Murray. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 6th rebound on the night.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Johnson sends the screen for George. Over Brown. Rebound by the Nuggets. It's stolen. Here's Champagny. He's covered by Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And it's the fearlessness of Bagley that earns him these calls. Plays with such ferocity.
2, Marvin Bagley III.
And he can't get the first one. Sarr's checked in for the Wizards. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And he's good on the second. The Nuggets leading by 14. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Holmes. And again, Denver no good. The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And George kicks to Johnson. Pass to Sarr. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. Johnson gets the bucket.
You put a difficult first half behind you, and you get busy in the second half. You love that mental toughness.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Johnson against Murray. Johnson with some nice D. Wizards trail by 12. Sarr finds Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Third team foul. At the line for 2, Johnson.
First free throw is good. So for the Wizards, Chris Middleton's checked in for Bagley. And Carrington subbed in for Johnson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Murray with it. Pass to Watson. Back to Murray. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Johnson.
Into the lineup for your Wizards.
Wizards trail by 10. Middleton on the wing. From 13. And Sarr throws it down.
Yeah, you've got to put a body on Alex Sarr when shots go up. This guy wants to get to the offensive glass.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Four on the shot clock. Trying to end the drought, and he comes up with the deuce. Murray's got 10 points here in the second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Carrington, following the score by Jamal Murray. Sarr in the post. Back to Koulibaly. A baseline J. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Murray outside. Gordon a screen. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Stolen by George. And they're pushing it up. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sarr? He is doing it all tonight.
The Nuggets leading by 8. Now Murray. Gordon the pass to Murray. And he banks in the layup. Murray's got 31 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Middleton, a screen on Murray. Carrington, that's good.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Murray. And it's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
It doesn't go for him.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage. That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Now here's Murray. T right on him. Hardaway against Koulibaly. Najee passes to Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. From the high post. Rebounded by the Wizards. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Outside, George to the middle. Sarr, the pass to George. And the layup's good off the glass. And now just a 4-point Nugget lead.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Denver's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Hardaway kicks to Murray. Puts up a deep 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway.
3-point field goal.
Hardaway has got 3 assists tonight.
And that's what you're looking to do. Get your best scorers something within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Middleton. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. the line for one, Carrington.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Pass to Gordon. Outside Hardaway. Here's Najee. Covered by Sarr. Hardaway against Koulibaly. It's blocked.
Man, terrific defense by Koulibaly. That's a big-time block.
Basketball.
The Wizards shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. George with the screen on Murray. Here's Sarr. And here's Middleton. Sarr the screen. From downtown. Denver grabs the miss. Watson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Koulibaly against Hardaway. Here is Gordon. Jacks up a 3. Sarr pulls it down.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Nuggets leading by 4. Murray outside. And the turnover again by Denver. Gordon against Middleton.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
For the Wizards, Middleton taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And the experience and consistency Middleton offers is valuable to this team. He's still such an important player.
Good on the second free throw. Now here's Murray. Watson inside. Defended by Carrington. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Wizards trail by 5. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Middleton. It's off target.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
Washington's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Sarr up top. No good there. The Nuggets leading by 5. Now Murray. Good work there as it goes down.
Overcoming the contact. That'll get into Murray. He has excellent touch.
One shot.
throw, good. Murray. Wizards trail by 8. We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter.
And you love the toughness that Middleton shows inside. Willing to draw the foul to get some easy ones at the line.
At the line for the Wizards, Rex Middleton. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Now here's Murray. Outside Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Unloads from 9. Sarr pulls it down.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Here's Middleton. On the wing, Carrington fires from way outside. It's tipped, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Murray with it. On the wing, Gordon. Defended by Middleton. Strong move off the glass. So the Nuggets win it. This was a very strong showing for them, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jamal Murray.